This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
Grant County Sheriff Tom Jones is urging residents to unite with law enforcement as part of a new campaign announced on Tuesday. From flowers and stuffed animals to handwritten messages and financial donations, Grant County residents have shown their support for the Grubb family after last week's fatal collision. Moses Lake's Hastings store is expected to close before October 31st.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Grant County Sheriff Tom Jones is urging residents to unite with law enforcement as part of a new campaign announced on Tuesday. The Grant County Sheriff's Office, in partnership with the Paul Lozier Foundation, launched the Citizens Uniting with Blue Project, or CUB.
The goal of this program is to build trusting relationships with our citizens. As a symbol of this trust, we will be providing residences of Grant County a blue light bulb to display on or in their residences as a sign of unity and support. This campaign is not about picking sides, but rather partnering with the citizens that we serve.
With a donation from the Paul Lozier Foundation, the Sheriff's Office has purchased 4,000 blue light bulbs to distribute on Thursday.
In my 25 years of service as a law enforcement professional, I am truly at a loss for words regarding the senseless violence against law enforcement that has been occurring. It is heartbreaking to say the least. I pray for peace and comfort to the families and agencies in their time of need. I wrote letters to the Dallas Police Chief, David Brown, and Dart Police Chief, J.D. Spiller. I also sent 2 deputies to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, for the funeral of fallen officer Montrell Jackson. I felt it was extremely important and the right thing to do to reach out to those agencies to share our condolences and support.
Jones credited the Paul Lozier Foundation with their continued support of the Sheriff's Office. Sheriff's Office staff and other agencies are distributing free light bulbs on Thursday at 5 p.m. at locations throughout Grant County. A list of the locations can be found on our website at iFIBER1.com. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News. From flowers and stuffed animals to handwritten messages and financial donations, Grant County residents have shown their support for the Grubb family after last week's fatal collision. A makeshift memorial for 8-year-old Audrey Grubb continues to grow at the corner of Division Avenue East and D Street Northeast, where Grant County Sheriff's Corrections Deputy Justin Grubb's truck was struck on Wednesday. Audrey Grubb died in the collision. Justin Grubb and his girlfriend, Elizabeth Mills, were both injured. Grant County Sheriff Tom Jones said the support for the Grubb family has extended outside of Grant County.
The support, obviously, for the Grubb family and all the passengers in the vehicle have been just absolutely tremendous. I've been getting emails from organizations across the state wanting to know how they can help out, from residents all the way down into Oregon. Just when they heard about the story, they felt kind of helpless and just wanted to be a part of it. So since then, we have organized to set up a fund at Washington Trust Bank here in Ephrata to be able to help support financially the Grubb family and the expenses that come along with that for the stays up in the hospital in Spokane. Also working with victim witness coordinators locally to hopefully they can help out with some of those costs or defer some of those costs. And as well as just employees and residents around the Ephrata and Moses Lake area that are, helping with, all kinds of things, from food cards to fuel cards to lawn mowings if that's what's needed. So it's just incredible to see the support that we're able to give or able to help that families.
Anyone wanting to make a donation to support the Grubb family can do so at any Washington Trust Bank location. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News. Moses Lake's Hastings store is expected to close before October 31st. Hastings Entertainment filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in U.S. District Court in Delaware about a month ago. As part of the process, the company was sold to a joint venture of financial consultation and management companies. The companies are going to oversee liquidating the merchandise at every Hastings store before October 31st. A schedule has not been released for when the stores will be closed, but sales are expected to start July 23rd. The company reported it filed for bankruptcy protection with the intention of finding a buyer to help position the company for long-term success, but the winning buyer will instead oversee liquidation. Exact closing dates are decided on a store-by-store basis, and a date for the Moses Lake store has not been determined. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at iFiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.